Nothing like getting fresh out of the shower to do a YouTube video. Alright. Why am I just... Holy... Oh my god. Oh boy. Alright, now that most of the people who don't like that type of weirdness are out of my... clicked off the video. I had to. I had to pull that fan off a bit. Anyway. Hey guys, it's Siren DarkOcean here, and welcome to a reaction video of the Sims 4 Life&Death official gameplay trailer, or reveal trailer, whatever, I don't know. We are back at it again. If you saw my last community post, I'm gonna probably take a screenshot of it and put it in the editing of the video, if I can remember to. I can write the sticky note. Anyway, I got something better than the sticky note. Notebook. Alright, let me write this down. A dinosaur pin. What? A dinosaur.
Rawr.
What sound is that?
A dinosaur.
A what?
Dinosaur.
It's a what?
Dinosaur.
Make the sound again.
Rawr.
Oh, you talking about them things from Jurassic Park?
It's fidget. Unfortunately, though, I have a controller one, but unfortunately, that ink is dry out of it, and, yeah. This is the alternative memo that got me. It's either this, or this thing. I like how I can spin it to look like a DNA strand, and I got, like, a plague ink video on my phone. Alright, video editing. If I don't write it down now, I'm going to forget. Boom. Alright. That right here. Anyway, happy mid-October, everyone. Of the happy full moon as well. Okay, I apparently heard from my mother that apparently, they're already taking down Halloween stuff in mid-October. I'm being fucking pissed about it, because last time we went there, it was like, what, last week? The week before? And they were already dragging out Christmas stuff, having it out with the Halloween stuff. And it was like, they had more Christmas stuff than Halloween stuff at Lowe's. And I was just like, what? The fuck? And it's just like, what? Like, for fuck's sake. I'm okay with, like, early Halloween decorations because there's nothing to celebrate before then. At least in America-wise. But could you at least, motherfuckers, wait till after Thanksgiving, like a week or two after Thanksgiving, to actually put out your stupid-ass Christmas decorations? I like Christmas. Like, yeah, I'm a little mixed of it because it was built upon lies, like every single Catholic holiday. Like, but do you seriously have to put up Christmas decorations and then immediately take down the Halloween decorations halfway through October? Go fuck yourself. Nah. I needed to rant about that. Fuck, it pissed me off when I heard that. Fresh out of the shower, but I'm still steaming. But yeah, it was either today or yesterday. Yeah, it was actually today. The Sims 4 Life&Death official gameplay trailer premiered, so we're here. Yeah, of that community post, apparently, my computer has a second storage drive that has over 900 gigabytes worth of storage on it. Why that wasn't part of the actual main drive, I have no fucking clue. All I know is that with it, I could have both. I can have PZ, I could have Fallout 3, 4, and also New Vegas. I could have GTA. I could have Far Cry Primal. I could have them all with Sims 4 too. Like, because if you know, GTA 5 has, like, so much storage-wise. Like, holy fuck. So yeah, I gotta work on mods folders once again. With that. So there's that. Praying for it. Fuck. Once again. But yeah, this means I can have more storage to do stuff. I'm still gonna save up for that PC tower though, because I'm saving up for a mini PC tower, so I have a lot of storage and all that, and its graphics cards can apparently run Sims pretty fucking good. But I'm trying to save up for one that, yeah, I want to get a cheap one, but I also want to get one that runs graphic settings really fucking good. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to the trailer here. I'm gonna minimize that, my webcam. Alright. Sims can collect bucket list goals and earn rewards for completing them, but don't worry, if they can't, if a Sim dies with unfinished business, they can still live their dreams as a ghost and still earn rewards. The ultimate reward for completing bucket lists and unfinished business is rebirth. Okay, reincarnation. Very Catholic of you. Half joke, I know reincarnation is not just a Catholic thing. Believe me, I'm an embodiment of that. But anyway, for Sims who want to live life on the dark side, there are two new careers: an off-screen mortician career and an active reaper career, which will let you work for Grim at a secret office as well as travel to reap souls. A mortician career. I get to be an autopsy gremlin like Palmer. Where's my boy Ducky at? It was funny because I was thinking of NCIS in the shower. But I am a little bit upset it's off screen. It's a rabbit hole career. I would love for it to be playable, but it's what we're gonna get. I'm just happy to get it entirely. There's a new eerie fun to get into off the clock as well. Explore crypts, build your thanatology skill, collect tarot cards, and even adopt a pet crow. What is there? Of course, I want to bring up Thanos. Thanatology. The study of death and dying. That explains me so well, because I have a fascination with death and all that. And the dead. Death affects different Sims in different ways. Gratefully give custom grieving rituals and custom caskets and grave sites according to the wishes of the departed Sims or their loved ones. I would love, because from what I've heard of comments in the actual reveal trailer, I would kill for like deaths for younger Sims like children, toddlers, infants. As grimdark as that is, it would be accurate in game, and maybe we can get custom caskets fit for their sizes as well. Like as much as grimdark it is unfortunately, sadly, a very true thing in real life. Even though this is a teen and up game, and they'll probably make it booted up to mature, if not explicit. Maybe the modding community can help with that. Who knows? Because we all know how the modding community is. But yeah, this is actually gonna be perfect for like Amazon challenge in the long run, and I love that. But, sorry, my head is itching. Sadly enough. Curse the plant taking a hot shower. Uh. There was also another one that someone wanted was like pet casket funerals, and I was like, that's actually pretty interesting because we technically had some in our house. Well, we just put them in a box. We say a couple of things when we're burying them, and then fully bury them. You know, because I still got my two cats, Pit and Fenny. They're buried out there, and there's actually forget-me-nots growing on their graves. Believe it or not. And when I found out, I started fucking sobbing on the ground, on the dirt right there at the tree line. I was just sobbing because the flowery memento would forget me nots. Anyway, Yeah. There are 4 types of grief which Sims may experience depending on their personalities and their relationship to the deceased. That I can also tie into really well with like Sincerely Cassandra Goth, which would be perfect. Sims can also prepare for their own deaths in life by creating wills and deciding who to pass on heirlooms, assets, and children should they pass away. The journey doesn't end with death. Okay, the wills though, that is perfect. I wonder if there is an option with the wills when someone's so upset about it, they have someone they can just go and steal the stuff that was left in the will that they didn't get that they wanted. Like, or the type of, or just like the real thing of like, they go into the house and take stuff just to sell it for the money. I know it's very common theme in Sims, but like, yeah, you can get certain moods from it, but it's also a thing in real life, so that'd be a cool feature. The journey doesn't end with death, since it can continue on its ghost and even learn new supernatural powers. Okay, I would love. I'm actually loving this. Because we're getting more things to do with ghosts. Because we didn't have that before, unfortunately. And let me bring this up. With this mod, the Scarier Ghosts mod. For The Sims 3 by Santac. I've played some of their mods, and they are chef's kiss. They're so amazing. So high quality. I absolutely love them. Where you can also have ghost possessing and all that to make your Sims murderous. And it's just, I highly recommend it if you have The Sims 3. Because it's good. I highly recommend that mod if you have The Sims 3. It's so good. There's other Oculate mods that they have, but I'm glad that Ghosts are getting their refresh a bit. Hopefully we'll get that with mermaids. Only time will tell on that. Gods, I hope, because it took them how long to actually give mermaids their own custom urns and headstones? Sheesh. Ghosts who are helpful while haunting will earn goodwill essence, while ghosts who think it's fun to be friendly will earn fear essence. Both instances can be sold for simoleons. Ooh. Embrace the macabre. One of 3 new traits in Life and Death. I just thought of this EAS scenario, the Sample Macabre by Null Dorito, I think? I think it's Null Dorito. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of the wrong person. Anyway, let's go ahead and play this. I have this as low as I can get it.
Hundreds of thousands of Sims die on any given day. A common misconception is that I'm the one to blame. No, the truth is that old age, fire, and anger claim more lives than any other forms of death. I'm just the Reaper. Ooh. Mine is a humble profession that got its start with, well, life. I have many grim turns who join me in this dutiful career, helping to carry souls to the other side as they advance to Reapers. And we have a very high percentage rate of hitting our weekly quotas. Those who live a life chased by death certainly improve our odds. You all know who you are. But hey, you have to admit these Sims seize every moment.
Death. Sheesh.
The number of young adults that don't consider what they ultimately want to accomplish with their life is staggering. Taking ownership of your life's journey can have many benefits after all. Your wants, traits, aspirations, these contribute to a life. Take it from me, they're not enough. A bucket list, however, is a scientifically proven method of ensuring you find fulfillment. You can always scrap the list, start over, or do more. Just start. Better to do today what you could have done tomorrow. You never know when the cold touch of death will find you. Sorry. In fact, I'd seriously consider getting a will drawn up, if I were you. 7 out of 10 souls regret not having one after they've died. Get your affairs in order. It may be your last chance to tell those you leave behind how you truly feel about them. Did you know the earliest grave markers are almost as old as me? I am fascinated with the many ways you living souls memorialize your dead. If I had lips, I'd be smiling. Sorry, I've been told I lack a certain connection with mortality. I have an affinity for those whose defining trait is the macabre. But there are also skeptics
Nervous
among
subject?
you. I get it. I'll do better. TLDR, point is, you died. Now what? At the time of death, most souls think it's game over. No. There's a whole state of life waiting beyond
What?
the veil. Hey, I get it. It's a lot. I'm a lot. This whole thing, it's a lot. You can choose to move on. But there are also resources to help you cope. And even if you've finished your bucket list, you may find you have new desires as a ghost. And new powers to help you complete your unfinished business.
Skill tree?
You can use your powers for good to make life a little easier for others. Or ride the line of neutrality and keep the status quo. On the other hand, maybe you want to get a little nasty. Oh, no judgments here, literally. I have no morality. Ah, wonderful. Dimitri completed his unfinished business. I respect a soul that finishes what they've started. Now Dimitri's ghostly powers won't get burnt out. And should he choose to be reborn, he'll basically, I don't know, be better than he was the first time around. Yeah, rebirth. It's a real hot button issue back at the office. Simply put, it is possible to bring pieces of yourself into your next life. Things like childhood skills and reward traits. You can start fresh at any age. Even change your appearance. Come back as your own great-grandchild. Or join your rich neighbor's household. I'm not able to do it myself, so I can't endorse it. A whole new aspect of life is available to those who return to the living.
Hey, you!
So don't fear death. Just embrace what's next. By December 12th to get the
Is that
Macabre
Specter?
Mementos digital content. You won't regret it.
That was all of Specter! What? You're kidding! They're actually bringing back Olive Specter and Nervous Subject. Okay, for those who don't know with Sims 2 lore, Olive Specter is rumored to be a quote-unquote serial killer because after the death of her first husband, where she got the Specter last name from, who was the only one of her lovers who died natural causes, aka old age, that had her meet Grimm, and of course she fell in love with him. And then there's the whole rumor of her killing other lovers to continue to meet Grimm, and Nervous Subject, aka Boy with the Mohawk. He's apparently the offspring of Olive Specter and Grim Reaper. I need a moment. Hold on. I need a moment where I don't. Let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy crap! I was not expecting that. I didn't even expect for Grimm to be narrating. Like, holy fuck. Well, at least we now get the option to try for a baby with Grim, apparently, I guess, because that's the one thing everyone has wanted with The Sims 4 for years. I wonder if there's gonna be a specific reward trait with that, like how with when it comes to Sims where children of Father Winter, I think there's one for Pizza Man as well. I could be wrong. I just remember mostly that there's one for Father Winter. I think my biggest way that I managed to pass that was Wicked Whims. Yes, of course it was Wicked Whims. What do you expect? You expect nothing less from me. Like, it was Wicked Whims was like one of the first mods I got when I first got Sims 4. Yeah. But it's just like, finally get that option now. Okay. Yeah. I need to take him first. Hold on. Does not help my mother is taking a nap right now. Okay, we need to go through and at least I'm not using the game bar thing to record, because that would have been shit. Apparently you can die now you can have a death from the crows, which is actually pretty awesome in my opinion. Because I love custom deaths, and I love when they did the high quality ones when it came to city living, aka the pufferfish Nigeri death, which has different versions of it depending on where your sim is sitting to eat. So yeah, hold on. So we got that, and I found that pretty cool. And of course, we had the death of laughter. Sims die multiple times, so many times in a day. Like, yeah, because their AI is so shit. They keep wanting to die early in stupid ways. In my second version of the Amazon challenge that I remember clearly, it was sometime after I got vampires, and one of them, I had like 2 male kids that came from my Amazons, and I had a cow plant on the lot. But unfortunately, even when I had fenced in the cow plant and locked the gate for everyone, I had one of those 2 Sims repeatedly being inside there every time and just being eaten by the cow plants every single time I loaded in that save. Even when it was like, and thankfully he got spit back out every time. Because like, I would play it long enough to be gone and then save and then quit. Because like, what the heck? Even when the door was locked. And it pissed me off so much. Notification storm. Okay. So yeah, because like you gotta hover them to make sure they don't fucking kill themselves. I make sure every single lot I build has the sprinkler system. It's why I love Ravisheen's version of it. Because she makes it look like a fucking power box. A breaker, pretty much. And I love that. Putting my earbuds in so I can play this Plague Inc. Vault video. I do love that they had Grim, referencing of Grim being the cause of these deaths, but in reality he's there to reap the souls. I love that detail because it's pretty much the same thing with Absol from Pokemon. It's what I use as the same symbolism for Absol, because Absol is known as the disaster Pokemon. Absol are known to be lonely Pokemon. They usually live high in the mountains away from people, but they're able to sense disasters impending with the power from their horns. And pretty much they go down to society, to humanity, to warn them of it. And unfortunately, due to this, people believe Absol are the ones who caused those issues. In reality, they just go down to warn people of what they foresaw. So in the reality, they're not bad guys. They're not the causes of it. So they have a little similar ground with the Grim Reaper. Reason why, whenever I catch an Absol in my Pokemon games, which is all the fucking time, you give me the option to catch Absol, I'm going to catch it, and I will name it Reaper after the Grim Reaper because of that symbolism. So I am glad with that they kept that little symbolism going. Also, one thing that I've noticed 1 through 4 Grim Reapers comparison. This is my biggest one. Because over the years, I had to talk about this. Over the years, the Grim Reaper really has ended up looking less terrifying. And more like kind of twink energy. I'm sorry, but it's true. That's what the Sims 4 Grim Reaper gives off. And my first Sims game was Sims 3, so I immediately knew him with this, with the skeleton hands. Unfortunately, he decided to make him more fuckable. Just being honest. Sims 1 made him terrifying with the graphics of that game. And Sims 2 did another job of kind of just hiding his face, which is kind of the beginning phase where you don't see Grim's actual face. So yeah. While also showing a bit of the skeleton to show he's not exactly human or alive. And yeah, and then we got Sims 4. I don't know the purpose of the skeleton freezer bunny, if I'm honest. Or the tablet. But yeah. He's got that book there. I would like for him to be able to pick up the book off his belt and just flip through it for the dead sim instead of just taking out a tablet. I do love the concept of death of old age, but you die in your sleep. I feel like that's actually a amazing new death animation for me. A new death type. Because I feel like that's perfect for elderly sims. We just have to be like 2 elderly deaths in game that are specific to elders only, which is death of old age, and of course, exhaustion. The exhaustion is when elderly sims overexert themselves from either woohooing or fitness. So yeah. Hold on. It looks like there's burn marks on the roof, but I could be wrong. If that's a little detail, I would love that for like burn or scorch mark things where you could put them as decoration on lots that they can't clean, and that would be awesome for me. Of course, death by anger, because, oh yeah. Aneurysms, they kill. I love that transition, though. Okay, so what I'm thinking is just, it's gonna be holes in the roof, like little patch. You know how we have, like, the claw marks, the holes and tears in the walls as wall decals? That came from werewolves, vampires, and also, I think, For Rent also had them. I think we're gonna get some for the roofs, which I think is gonna be pretty fucking dope. Why do they have a toy chest? And they have the dummy Reaping Souls. The portals. Okay, those are actually really cool. The little statue of Grim sitting in a chair. Holy heck. And then we got a new trait. Chased by Death. So pretty much, these sims are notorious for dying. But not only that, apparently, they come back to life and die all over again in repeatedness. Hold on, I gotta view these things. So we are getting some more wall decals and stuff. Look at that swing set! Okay, look at that playground stuff entirely. That would be perfect for the goth household. I'm sorry. Like, as small as the goth household's lot is with building, you don't have much room to put any playground stuff there unless using the tool mod and put them off lot. I would kill for this one. Unfortunately, the tool mod is having issues considering with their Reaper's reward events, unfortunately. But it's so cool. And then you got outside. Look at that! Photos fair that. Look at that pool stuff. In the background. Okay. I know this is probably for tarot card reading, but also imagine the possibility of a palm reading as well. Because that'd be pretty cool. Like, palmistry would be awesome. Then you got the over here with the mausoleum. We just see mausoleums get mentioned as a little grave place, but I don't know if they're gonna tell us more about them. That would be nice. Oh, I would love these to be used more when it comes to girl with a plum of tattoos. I think it was Ultimate Decades Challenge was. I just know it with the green legacy. Believe it or not, of course, the obvious. That's how I found her channel with the green legacy. With that, I highly recommend it. She does it. She does it so well. Actually, no, it wasn't green legacy that I founded her with. It was her zombie apocalypse LP. I would expect a meteor to do more damage than that to a lot, not just the sim. Also, do you know how unlucky you would have to be to get hit by a meteor in real life? But this is Sims logic. Because for terrain, usually everything would be destroyed, especially the telescope. There'd be a crater too, and well, the similar would be Thanos, if not some guttural remains. But again, that would boost up the maturity, unfortunately. Maybe mods can fix that. Who knows? Is this supposed to be an afterlife? What? Okay, if this is afterlife though, why does it look very, very similar to Forgotten Hollow? Tell me this doesn't look like a slight alteration of Forgotten Hollow. Or it could be another part of the town, but just in a different time zone or whatever. I don't know. Or a rabbit hole, who knows? Woohooing and a casket. I wonder if the caskets are going to be used as a possibility with combining with vampires as more casket options for them to sleep in. Because looking at them, they're very similar to the coffins of the vampires that they use to sleep in. So maybe there's a possibility. Who knows? Or maybe someone's going to make a mod with that. Okay, I need to rewind. Look at that tree! What? Okay, if that tree was larger, and I mean a whole lot larger, it could be literally the tree from Chilling Adventures Sabrina. Hold on. Chilling. Oh my god, I was mouthing the name. I'm mainly just looking up the tree. Yeah, it's this tree here. In the actual wiki. So as you can see with the tree itself. So it's a pretty big apple oak tree. And apparently 13 witches were hung there. The Greendale 13. And Sabrina, of course, she uses it to summon hell she uses like for summoning hellfire to burn them alive and save Greendale and the world and the other witches, which is pretty cool. And it also kind of gets the beginning peak of Sabrina actually being the Antichrist in the show. Okay. Which I think is a pretty cool thing. And it's a mixed opinion, actually, for me. Which ends up being this scene with the Hellfire. And then this. And that might get me monetized, but that's fine. Yeah, I would love for an option for that, because that would be pretty cool for spellcasters. Look at this ghost, though. That is actually... She looks dope with that veil. Oh yeah, wasting the life away. Okay, so we got a bucket list, apparently, and... From what I'm seeing, unfortunately, it kind of just looks like a recolor of the Parenthood Journal. I wonder if they're going to make a separate option of that dress, because I like the sleeves and the hoodie, but I feel like it doesn't need to have a skirt where you can place the skirt bottom, with just a pair of pants would be cool. Oh, apparently bugs are common around that. The broken glass, actually. Ooh, I love those windows. The broken glass window is perfect. All the boxes around the will thing being right there in the town center. I feel like that could have had its own building, but who knows? Yeah, that choker's cute though. Okay, so we're getting different different burial times. We have the normal graves, placements of graves, urn stones, and even the mausoleums, and one of them gets a new look, which is actually going to be really cool to me. And of course, you have these set up for funerals. They're ruined makeup. That's actually dope. I find the whole thing with the crows actually fitting because crows are known to be messengers of death, or another symbolism with it. They're like your departed loved ones visiting you, I suppose. Yeah, here we have nervous subject. Here is the boy, son of Grim Reaper. Yeah, apparently in the Sims 2 lore, he was actually taken into the Beaker household and experimented on. When you load up the save, the household, he ends up having a fucking mental breakdown immediately. So yeah. But there's no thing that they ever adopted nervous subjects, so there's the high possibility he was actually kidnapped by them. So yeah. Him having that trait with the believer thing actually fits so well, considering the fact he's the son of the Grim Reaper. And I feel like he would know of that because in The Sims 3, which is like time reversal, I guess, between Sims 2 and it's between the events of Sims 2 and 1 because Sims 1 Cassandra is a child. Sims 2 Cassandra is a young adult. Alexander's is a kid. Bella is missing, of course, and like with Sims 3 with the Specter family, nervous subject is a toddler, so there's that. And of course, the parting gift between all Specter and Grimm was nervous subject to remember him by. And of course, the skeptic, which very fits, and I'm glad we're gonna have that because we had the paranormal skeptic trait from the Sims 3 paranormal pack. Okay, here's another thing with nervous. I'm hoping that they make him with if they add him and his mother Alva Specter into this. I am really hoping that they make nervous subject a teenager. Okay, hear me out with this. Because I would love that concept solely so we can see nervous subject going to school and also like with his whole thing with the grim stuff and the powers, possible powers he could have being Grim Reaper's son or whatever. The whole thing of that. He could also make friends at school, or if they're more relying to tie into him being a part of the Beaker household, or the Beakers occasionally trying to get to him, maybe. The Sims 4 lore is whack, because Bella's there, she's a young adult, she's not missing, and Mortimer's a adult, so yeah. And then you have, like, Frankfurt. You have the Pleasant twins, and they're actually decent getting along, despite in the actual Sims 2 lore, they hate each other because their parents' favoritism. I do love this, because, like, that made me fucking die of laughter. I was not expecting it, was hilarious. I love her shoes, though. Okay, that little pop-up, though. Alita has passed away. Begin a new chapter of life by becoming a ghost. Excitingly ghostly powers await in the afterlife. Perhaps Altia has some unfinished business to attend to. You can also choose to relinquish control of Bruce and allow him to stick around as a free moving ghost. Cool, Bruce. Him. Okay. Just the weird typo stuff. Rebirth into a new life with vivid memories of those you once knew. You'll be taken to manage roles like the household to rebirth your new sim into. If you earned the burning soul trait, your soul will still be able to manifest peace. The past personality traits along with certain others. If you choose to rebirth as a younger sim, you will have certain development skills immediately unlocked, giving you a head start in your new journey. That is actually a really cool pop-up, and I'm excited with that. Okay, look at that picture in the background. That is hilarious. And then you got a little rose bushes here. I feel like that rose would be perfect for Cassandra's room. At least my opinion. Of course, nervous. Hold on, I rewind. Look at that custom ghost sprite. You see the little void thing inside her chest to show how she died. I guess this is to show the crew. It's like, I told you so. Mourn past life, or you could just move on. Okay. This feels like Addicts Anonymous. I know it's like grief counseling for ghosts, but like that, it feels like Addicts Anonymous. Ghostly souls. So apparently we're getting Ghost Mastery, and this is like a skill tree with ghosts. Listen, if they don't give us a, I swear to God, if they don't give us a refresh with both the aliens and the mermaids, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because aliens, they barely have powers in the game, and mermaids are just as bad. But at least with aliens, they immediately got their own custom headstones and urns compared to mermaids, sadly enough. So maybe we'll get them later on. Who knows? Especially since we're getting Ghost refresh with us, which I'm honestly happy for. I find this concept a little interesting as well. If you're having haunted houses and you want to have a little storyline of like ghosts being friends with the Livingstons in it, so kind of like Casper, in a way. We have a friendly ghost would be Casper, and the more mean-spirited, chaotic ones being his uncles. Goo waste. If this isn't bringing Ghostbusters, I'm gonna be upset. Oh, speaking of, kinda, I guess. Apparently my little brother had the one live action film of Godzilla 1997. God. Yeah, it's this version of Godzilla, where Godzilla, is basically a mutated from an iguana. I contrary to popular belief, I absolutely love the Scott version of Godzilla. I adore it. I know there's some people who have mixed opinions, but like, I absolutely love it. And apparently, there was a quote unquote anime sequel of it off of the one surviving egg. Yeah. Also, with this, apparently, this version of Godzilla, it canonically can asexually reproduce, aka impreg Godzilla. It's canon, folks. I'm sorry. I mean, I was watching Godzilla against Mechagodzilla last night, and like, God, it was okay. There's some mixed issues with it. I had mainly because like this one guy, the pilot from Mechagodzilla was a fucking asshole. Like, yeah, I get she made a mistake during that cost your brother's life. But you do not need to try to get the whole fucking team against her, and you think she isn't fucking tearing herself apart even worse than you're berating her for? To where you're upset she saves your life. Girl literally wants. I'm pretty sure girl wants to fucking kill herself from that. But yeah. I do love little animation sequences of it. So hold on. Godzilla against Mecha Godzilla. This was 2002? That explains so much. Came out the year I was born. Yeah, this was the version. I just love little fight sequences. I loved how it was animated. Kong versus Mecha Godzilla. Yeah, apparently there's some stuff that was supposed to be originally in versus Kong that they just like said, fuck you. Because there was this one. Hold on. I'm using Bing for this. Because at least it autoplays GIFs of images. Um. Filter. Type. Animated GIF. Can I not, have a copyright from this, please? I'm just showing how awesome this is, and for clicking. Look at how this is. I love it when they are for anime Kiryu as well. Like, look at that. Look at the way he slides in. Boom, bitch. Hey, Godzilla, where you do that Agros? I do love when it came to the highlighting of the blood tears with Kiryu. Like, that is fucking dope. And the whole fighting, how it went. Like, I'm trying to find the specific one when he flies in. I do love when he actually charges up that how they make the his dorsal spikes literally glow up to fire the atomic breath. It's fucking awesome. There isn't. Where is it? Oh hey, there's Mechagodzilla Monsterverse Edition. Here's my excuse with Mechagodzilla fighting a weakened Godzilla instead of Godzilla at its prime, like the previous adaptations. Reminder that it was made by Apex, who's helping Alan Jones, and they're a bunch of little bitches in my opinion. So I feel like they would definitely go against Godzilla when he's weakened, and of course later on Kong. That's my excuse of it, because the little fuckboys. I still find this hilarious. Godzilla technically having electric powers at that one point, and just making missiles leave all of them. Oh yeah, absolute zero. was fucking interesting concept, if I'm honest. But I think the fight for it was fucking badass. The fucking deer thing. Ah! I do question what logic made them think it was a good idea to make a Mecha Godzilla with the original Godzilla skeleton. So it's not shipper. I can't read. You know, like ship. Goji! What happened? Are you pissed at Kong again? Oh yeah, there's this. Boom. It was interesting for versus God versus Kong of MonsterVerse for like them to use the remains of one of the Ghidorah heads to make Mecha Godzilla, which was interesting. There was apparently some missed stuff with it though. There was more shown in the books. Which, like, once again, I get it was an over 2-hour film. But, like, I don't care how long they make it. Okay, that in itself is hilarious. To shake money out of their pockets. That is hilarious. The skeleton hands. That is actually dope. Then we have the whole rebirth thing. I wanted to make it when it comes to Sims being Ghost Sims being rebirth. If I do play with this, I want them to do it every time it's on a full moon, because I feel like with the full moon it would give more energy and all that. I don't know. And full moons are more tied to rebirth and all that. So we get a phoenix sign with like Phoenix is the sign of rebirth and all that. Is you're so ready to embrace the next chapter. By choosing to rebirth, you will set forth a new journey as a new sim. Leaving your current life behind with no chance of return, you will be taken to manage worlds to select the household where your new life will unfold and will have the opportunity to fully customize your reborn self and create a sim. While funds, relationships, and achievements from this life will be lost, if you have already unlocked the converted burning soul trait, you'll be able to retain one personality trait with the recall past life self-interaction, along with certain others using the peer to soul interaction, available on mirrors. If you choose to rebirth as a younger sim, certain developmental skills will be immediately unlocked. Now the threads of fate lie before you. The choice to weave a new destiny can be made when you're ready. Will you choose to rebirth now? Which is actually pretty cool. So you can apparently put them into the, hold on, I'm looking at this map. Look at this world. This is actually pretty decent size. Compared to, like, other worlds on paranormal stuff, like Werewolves, Forgotten Hollow, Moonmobile, Forgotten Hollow. They are so fucking small, and it pisses me off. To, like, no end. Especially, like, when you want supernatural sims to all live there and not be homeless. But you're so limited on so many lots. Like, Forgotten Hollow has like 4 residential lots, and only 2 of them are empty, are free of townies. Then Moonwood Mill has like 3. One of them's a blank lot. Actually, no, I think they have 2. One's a blank lot and one's a starter house, and the others are 2 community lots and 1 residential lot, and that's it. Which, like, frustrates me. Also, I hate that there's only 2 packs and you can't make your own custom pack. Wolf pack, you know? Like, let us have more packs than just the collective and then the wild fangs. Like, please. How has no one not made this a mod yet? Y'all are making me want to pick up coding so I can make mods like this, man. I already wanted to make Stardew mods of Bionicle themed, but jeez. Yeah, we could see there's like 2 different variations for the worlds, apparently. we have the more lively area, which is pretty fucking cool. Which also has the mock Mount Rushmore head. We have a more city-like, so this is like the techno suburbs, and then we have the more darker, almost forgotten hollow like part of the world, which is awesome. And then you got over here with the grids and all that. It's awesome. So out of residentials, we got like 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10 residentials. Oh my god. Thank God. And like 5 of them only look like they're free. Because we don't know if these are all exactly already pre-made townies that are all going to be there or whatever. Which I'm actually really glad about. And we got like 3 community lots. We got a bar, we got a nightclub. And we also have the graveyard, from what I'm seeing, which is awesome. A pre-made graveyard, thankfully. And we also got over here the whole Reapers thing, which looks completely off lot compared to the others, which is awesome. Also, we got a ruins of an amphitheater over here, which I absolutely love because there's another one, and that is right next to the auditorium from the in Copperdale from high school years, which is pretty dope. I love seeing amphitheaters. I remember amphitheaters from like Virtual Villagers 3, The Secret City, because the amphitheater was like a somewhat communal place in the game. Is where the tribal chief could like host quote unquote sermons, kinda. It's where he's like telling the stories of the tribe. He can also teach or with certain upgrades the tribal chief can teach to the children. And then of course it's where puddles formed where kids get to play in puddles when it rains. So that. Gotta admit, this is actually a pretty cool concept. And you can choose which household you want to be in after choosing which age you want to keep into or your gender or race entirely. So you can either be with your townie, with your family, or you could be with random strangers reincarnated to their family. I still find it weird that Malcolm has completely different hair color than his parents. You would expect him to have the exact same hair color as them. No, they gave him a fucking mustard yellow. That's why every time I edit townies, I always make sure Malcolm's hair color actually matches his parents. So yeah. I do those some of the portraits kind of match tarot cards. Then we got okay, that kind of reminds me of a Ouija board. A Legend table thing, the little triangle thing you use your finger, the ghost uses to spell out things on the Ouija board. Also, here we got Olive, and we got nervous subject in the background. But I'm guessing that this continues a romance where they never really separated in this game. Hopefully, I would love that. Which, in concept, I absolutely fucking love of it. Now we have the rumor thing at the third sim in the Lasting Legacy portrait, and also the thumbnail for the pack is actually Olive's first husband, where she got the Specter name from, aka the one who died natural causes, aka old age, and got her introduced and fall in love with Grim. So I'm wondering how that's going to be tied into. Maybe it's going to be tied with the polyamory system. Who knows? I'm actually kind of excited for this. I don't want to be overhyped though, because I don't want my X-Wing to be let down when the pack releases, you know? There's still some things I believe could be base game updates, but what are you gonna do? Only an expansion that feels like an expansion and a gameplay trailer that actually shows overall gameplay features. Who would have thought? Since so long since I've first expansion. Oh, Oh, the dog! This man who created the damn it Emily trend meme. That's when you know that it's getting that they're actually starting to care a little bit. Thankfully, and yeah, I watched this and we're just dying this one, bro. Like, everyone shut the fuck up. It's like Spar's like, yes, finally, jack me off. Everyone dying of laughter. Wait, this isn't Dreamland. Oh, it wasn't even scripted at all. It was so hilarious. This is my first time watching it too. It was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I was dying of laughter. I cannot wait to have a long line of soulmate sims who keep being reborn and meet each other in various ways. That is perfect! That's actually kind of irony because Ninth Grade Samurai, which is my Randy Cunningham Ninth Grade Ninja fanfic trilogy series, it's mainly Samurai series officially, but the first book is called The Ninth Grade Samurai. And basically, a little concept spoiler, by the way, I've had what's making Ray, my OC, and Brandy reincarnations of the first ninja and first samurai. So yeah, that gets explored in book 2, don't worry. Whoever did the voice set for Reaper needs a raise. Yes. Rebirth After is going to change the way Legacy Challenge is done forever. It really is. Now, this is expansion back. No, because, like... like, yeah, I'm actually hyped for it. I hope Grimm's Offspring will have a special trait like Father with just baby, but better. Agreed. I think actor satisfaction points when you do stuff. That's what it does? I don't know. I do well aesthetic. Especially being word called expansion pack. Please make this pack every pack like this eBay. I hope all the features works. Yeah. Here's to hoping that the actual features do work and it's not half-baked. And they actually keep it up. People's gameplay trailer. Damn, that feels good. Yep. So retouch mermaids for me and I'm happy. Exactly. Show the new grades and earns from mermaids patch. Aliens, they're so boring. So this by problem after aliens and mermaids. I'm done complaining for a while. I feel like the only time I would complain would be bugs. And no, this is not bugs coming from mods. This is bugs from the actual game itself, not with mods. Wait, what's next? Narrator sounds legit sounds like Grim Reaper. Drift Raven near the end. Turning off the trait for the Reaper. I just use Lucky Twins. Actual lot. Maybe the best birthday guest cut in a while. Nice. Fishing for this team to make every Sims pack. This one actually looks awesome. So many absolute flops. Looking forward to finally buying a Sims pack. Yeah. This is an expansion pack I would buy at full price. I would too, but unfortunately, I'm too poor for that. Unfortunately. It isn't bugged. Watch it be it, unfortunately. Expansion packs. Thank you. Time. It's basically for the all of Specter. Nervous, still maybe nervous. One of the some girls didn't imply this name would be whatever it was before we started going by nervous. My own gameplay, I usually use Neural Specter. Steals. Whom I've killed berries. Teach him, train off Mohawk. The Nerval. It kind of fits with it, but Grim is sassy. He is. I feel like it'd be something else besides nervous, or something that doesn't tie to nervous, because I feel like nervous would become his powers kind of like reaching in. At least it's gonna kind of hoping. My inside my ear is sore, so see me. Scram, damn it. We finally let the devs be creative and put love into their work. It's first expansion pack to see that feels an expansion. Yep. Now given the minimum of bugs and no crashing the beach area on top. And for me, that would also be a holdback of severe lag spikes, because, like, holy fuck. Wow, after so many years not playing Max, I'm feeling good about it after reviews. I might just pre-order this one. Hey, you all damn near killed me. Oh, I see what you're up to, Green. Wait, rise the trailer. As Keevil and Jim Pickens said, it's time to put fun in funeral. I can't wait to see Kevin play with this pack, though. That'd be hilarious. Expansion pack, yeah. Yeah, because, like, they've done. Yeah, I only hate to admit it because, like, they've done. They fucked it over for so many years. Excited. Finally! With that exclusive to Alex Specter. Susan Bones sim confirmed it. Thank you, babies. So? Like, cool to do it. Since he's making it look like Grim Reaper. I don't care that. What do you mean they don't make cute babies? I had a sim who had a woohoo with Grim one time with the Wicked Whims thing. With the Wicked Whim system. That baby ended up being cute. She was cute as fuck. It's so badly. This Sim's making magic. It kind of does, actually. I'm trying to not get my hopes up with this because of the past, of course. I don't want to have my expectations be absolutely fucked. Yeah. Tell me in the comments what your thoughts are with this pack. Oh my god, this is an hour long. What do you mean? Was it me just rambling about Godzilla? Oh boy. But yeah, I'm gonna end this here. Thank you guys. Tell me in the comments below what you guys think with this pack and what you're excited for the most and what speculations you would have for future stuff, I suppose, for The Sims, I suppose. I'm actually kind of excited for this one. I don't want to get my hopes up at the same time. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Siren DarkOcean, and I will see you, bye bitches and your hoes, in the next video. Peace, motherfuckers.
As you're on your way back home, something catch your eyes untold.